Good morning, everyone. I am Kingsley James, and welcome to your morning coffee motivation for today. It's easy to motivate others, and this is something I need to say this morning. And I need you to just sit back, relax your mind, and understand where I'm coming from today. It's easy to motivate others when you're not the one in the fire. When you're standing on the outside, it's easy to look at someone else's situation and say, "You've got this, stay strong, keep pushing," and you believe it for them. I did that for years. I was the encourager, the motivator, the one people turned to when they needed to push. But then there came a time when the very thing I was speaking over people's lives was the thing I had to use to get myself through my own struggles. And that was only recently, you understand? But guess what? That was the very hard part. You see, it's one thing to give advice. It's a whole other different story when you've got to take your own advice, when you've got to look yourself in the mirror and say, "You have got this." That hits different. Now, you've got to live up to your own words and the very words you've been giving others. Suddenly, the strength you've been offering everyone else, you need it for yourself. And let me tell you, that's when it gets real. I believed every word I spoke when I was helping others. I believed they could make it. I believed they could overcome. But when it came to believing that for myself, when I was in a storm, man, that was a battle. I was wrestling with doubt, fear, and my own insecurities, own self-confidence, and other things that was not aligning to my destiny. It was like everything I've been saying to others was being thrown back at me, and now I had to swallow it, and that was tough. But here's what I realized. This is where real mental strength comes in. Not in telling others what to do, but in believing it for yourself. I had to dig deep, deeper than I ever had before, and say to myself, I will not quit on me. I had to remind myself that the same power I spoke over others existed in me. The same strength I saw in them was inside of me also. But it was not easy. It took a whole new level of faith and mental toughness to believe me for me. So if you're out here giving advice, don't forget you've got to live that advice too. When life hits, you're the one in the struggle. You've got to take your own words and apply them to yourself. I know it is not easy, but it is necessary. And when you do that, you will discover a strength in yourself that you didn't even know you had. So today, as I always say, keep pushing and keep believing, not for others, but for you too. Sometimes you have to do like David and encourage yourself in the Lord. The main focus is David encouraged himself. This is what you have to do. Encourage yourself, take your own advice, live life at your own pace. I am Kingsley James, encouraging you to have a blessed day.